Welcome everybody to the second series of the day. As we weren't actually sure if this was going to get off the ground, and it's going to be against a different team than was originally intended due to some tech problems. But thankfully, EHS Crusaders have agreed to scrimmage or to complete this preseason game with the second team here in the TKA Knights. As that's kind of be our focus today. I'm Siphon, rejoined once again here by Kermit. Here to bring you the action today. And so how do we think this one could go? Do we think we could see TKA Knights look to get a 2-0 here for the Kings Academy, or do we think that we'll see a little bit better and more fight here from EHS Crusaders?
All right, so the Crusaders got 3-0'd, getting outscored 18-1 last series earlier today. And I haven't seen the Knights play, so I'm not sure their play style. So I would expect the Crusaders to play more aggressive than they were, have more people in the offensive zone when they are pushing up, and not have one guy back, because then it's a 2v3. So they just need to. I mean, it's preseason, so you got to figure something out. But you want to end it on a strong note and at least beat the Knights in 5 games.
Yeah, you definitely do. And I think I just want to see more offensive improvement for the Crusaders. That's really the main thing here. And that's really what I'm looking at. And as for the Knights, they do play very similar to their sister team. So it shouldn't be too much of a departure from that kind of play style, although they're a little bit more raw in terms of the actual skills. So there'll be a little bit more missteps here and there. But they make up for it with some more highlight reel plays. And I believe now we are waiting just on the players to join the teams here in just momentarily. We are now ready to get into the game and I'm very excited to see how this one's going to go, because last time we saw the Knights, they did take on the sister team of the Raiders, if I do remember correctly, and they ended up falling in a very hard fought back and forth series. They ended up going down 3-2 as well. They showed a lot of heart in that series. They had their best player go back and forth with the other team's best player, as well as Reverb was fantastic in that series. He was one of the best players in that series. Probably, I think he finished second in terms of the goal contributions if you were tracking the stats of that series. So he's obviously someone to keep your eye on here in this game. And I think both of these teams, you're kind of just looking and seeing what they're going to be doing. Are we going to be seeing them kind of feeling each other out, or are they going to just try to go full steam ahead with their styles?
Yeah, I'm not sure about their styles. Like I said, I've only seen Crusaders play last game, and their play style was kind of shy. I would say it was shy. You'd have 2 guys in, and then they get beat, and then it's a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, and then it's just over from there. As you've seen last stream and last game, that how many goals they scored and 2-on-1s in the passing and communication. So I think communication is going to be strong this game, and that's what I would expect from Crusaders.
Yeah, I think that's something that they definitely need to show. Is they just need to show a little bit more coordination, particularly outside of the defensive area. Because if they're getting pinned in back in the defensive area, I don't think that they're good enough Rocket League players to win a game when they're only in their area for the 90-95% of the game. So that's obviously something that we want to see more out of from them. But TKA Knights, definitely looking forward to seeing how they have learned and how they're going to respond after that last week's heart crushing defeat in the preseason. Obviously, it is the preseason, so it doesn't officially count on the records, but obviously that one's going to sting a little bit. So hopeful that they are going to get on the board here in their last preseason game of the preseason. So that is obviously something to hopefully they can end on a high note here to end the preseason. And I want to talk a little bit more about the teams here. So looking at what TKA Knights are going to bring to the table here, Reverb and Sign Up and Mike Windu are the primary players for this team, and so that's obviously something to really look at, as these 3 guys are interesting players to say the least. Windu is a more defensive oriented player. Sign Up looks to balance between back and forth between crashing the net and getting back and making some defensive plays. And Reverb is all pretty much a pure-blooded goal scorer. and he gets more ridiculous goals than he does pretty goals. So that he's someone to definitely keep your eye out because he's going to make the game interesting one way or another. But this team doesn't rotate as well defensively, in my opinion, and they also are more loose offensively, and as a result, they kind of get some wild sequences to say the least. So I'm interested to see how this one's going to go against the team that struggled offensively. Maybe the lesser defensive oriented team here against these Knights can potentially help out the Crusaders go, as it does look like we are getting ready into game as everybody has finally joined in the game, and we are now just waiting on the players to pick up on their on their teams here, and very interested to see how this one is going to go. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got here, and until the action does get underway, you got anything else you want to say, Kermit?
No, I'm just excited to see how Crusaders are going to change what their style, and I'm excited to see what the Knights will do.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see, excuse me, how they're going to go. So yeah, there's definitely going to be, and I actually think that might have actually been the last player ready to join. So my apologies. I thought we were already roaring to go there. That might have actually just been their coach. So my apologies. But we are now getting underway into the action here at 4:01 Central Time on the dot. Depending on where you are, that's a very different time, obviously. So as we get ready here, we are waiting on the orange team. I believe that is going to be the Raiders once again, as the TKA Knights are going to be in those blue colors. And we're going to get underway with only 2 members here on the Raiders to start this one off, but it looks like they're comfortable with playing this one out. They're going to win the opening faceoff, and Reverb is going to try to play this back around. Signup going to bring it along the wall, but a nice little play from Coin. Superman's going to make sure that nothing goes wrong for them at this moment. But again, they only have those 2 players. Finally, the third comes in as Elizabeth is going to check in here for the Raiders to play that third role. Elizabeth tries to go through, but everybody's missing the ball. Finally is going to be cleared away, but Reverb going to flip one in. It's a little bit slow. He tries to aerial touch, but Elizabeth clipped him just enough to make sure that wasn't going to be a serious challenge. And now here comes Pluto dribbling it up the side, looking for something maybe to get something going here. And he passes it back to Elizabeth, who pushes it just back right where it bounced off the wall from. And that's going to be a missed opportunity here for the Raiders.
Yeah, as you can see, they're playing a little bit better, but here comes the Knights. Snipe missed that, but Reaver gets almost a shot on net. Didn't continue, went for the boost instead. But Reaver is getting back, misses the ball in defense, but Snipe wow, they're just missing the ball. Sends that out front, but nobody's there. Wow, nobody's there to get that, but here's Crusaders just putting the pressure on. So close. Almost had an empty net, and this is exactly what I was expecting from them. Putting the pressure on, and as you can see, there's one person defense that's not really paying attention to the ball, but they get a shot on net just off the post. Get the demolition, Pluto. Pluto gets the demolition, and they go. Couldn't quite get their shot off. But
yeah, like I told you, the more loosey-goosey style here of the Knights is something that is going to make the game infinitely more entertaining. And the first goal of the series is going to go to Pluto here on the Raiders. Very nice stuff there from the Raiders, and they're going to only pick up their second goal in the past 3 games here. So really nice stuff from them to pick up this early goal. Maybe that they can use that to pick up some momentum for themselves after that last series against the main team of the TKA. But TKA, that loosey-goosey style coming back to bite them here. So maybe let's see if they can get some offense going.
Yeah, as you can see, the push in midfield. Reverb won that 50-50, sends it out front. Nobody's on defense, but there's Elizabeth with the clear to mid. Not too bad. Sends it back into her own corner. And gonna try to get that out towards mid, but Reverb goes up for the hit, gets it past everybody. Goes up off the, not quite off the backboard, but sends it into the other corner. Here comes Snipe. And not quite, can't really get it out of the corner, but rolls down and they clear it to mid. Reverb keeps it in off the wall. Reverb off the post. Nobody's there, and Reverb scores with the deflection.
Yeah, Reverb, I told you, he makes more of those wow goals that you're like, how in the world did this possibly go in? He basically solo keeping the ball in the offensive end here, and he ends up coming up with a big goal off the deflection by the defender right there. So really nice stuff from him. We have an all-up even game right now as the faceoff is going to go underway. Sign-Up is going to let that ball go right by him. Reverb playing it off the top of the wall, nearly the roof, it feels like right there. But a nice shot from Elizabeth to free that ball. Sign-Up nearly puts it in his own net, and he's going to have to dribble this one out to the side. And Elizabeth then demolishes Sign-Up. As now the ball is sent back forward again. That actually could be dangerous, and Elizabeth is just a second too late as the ball goes off the top bar, and he just cannot get a read on that ball. Ends up missing the net. Now here comes Cohen Superman trying to play this read. We're going to look to potentially get this one out of his own area, but Sign-Up doesn't get enough on that, so they're still just kind of bouncing it off the corner here. And now here's a good play from Cohen Superman. Reverb rises up to make sure that it's not going in his net. Now he's got control of it. He's going to flip it over for his own teammate. They get it around one person, but Cohen Superman going to get it there, and he's going to make sure it's going to go back right where it started. Cohen Superman going to try. He's going to flip it to himself. No one's there, but Reverb out of nowhere with a defensive recovery and puts it against the corner of the wall, and then both the teammates there of the side of the Raiders end up denying each other there, and the ball just goes harmlessly out to the side. And now Sign-Up bringing it up, flips it over to defender Pluto, going to try to make a play, and Cohen Superman pushes it back as Reverb centers the ball. Can Sign-Up get there? The answer is no.
Here we go. Pluto kicks it deep into the end. Nobody's there to center it, but it's at mid as it goes back into the Crusaders' end. Oh, and Superman gets it clear on mid. Gonna try to redeflect that off the back wall. And there goes Pluto with a goal. Second goal on his second shot. This is what I was expecting from them.
Yeah, the defense just vacated the area once again, and Reverb is the only one there for his team after just being involved on the other end of the field. So that's obviously a bit of a concern here. Where is the defense here for the side of the Knights? As it doesn't feel like their team right now is just in sync at all. It feels like Reverb is kind of doing everything right now for his team to try to get something here. Mike Windu now passing it up to Reverb. Reverb with a little good chip over the defender there, but he gets demolished in the process by Pluto, and Elizabeth trying to push it forward, and everybody has to avoid the ball. But Reverb going to take a long shot here. Superman wasn't paying attention, and Reverb ties the game at 2 with 42 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's I'm not sure what he's doing. He's just chilling back of the net, not paying attention where the ball is, and that's one thing you have to know. And here you go. It's a 2-2 game, 40 seconds left in game number 1. See what happens. Crusaders win the 50-50 just off the wall. That's going to be still in mid. Pluto gets a shot just off the post, almost on net, but Superman not really, just backing up, playing defense. After that last goal, I'm not sure if you'd want him playing offense or defense, but we'll see. Pluto gets the clear to mid. Reverb keeps it in. Mike doesn't even attempt to go for the ball.
Go Reverb. Oh, nobody's able to find anything though, but Pluto's just going to carry this one out. Reverb keeps it on the ground in overtime, and the Knights have been known to do this. They always go to overtime. It feels like none of their games ever seem to end in regulation, and it's going to be a face-off win here for the Raiders to start this one off. As now the ball is going to be pinned into the corner. It's nearly centered perfectly, and Elizabeth can't get it, but Superman on the board, and Elizabeth with the forecheck ends up centering his own teammate right after a miss by himself. He ends up centering up his teammate, deflected in there by Reverb. So an own goal is going to go down there, but a win in overtime to start this one off for the Raiders, and they've got to be getting some confidence here.
Yeah, after that game, I would expect a little bit of confidence. 9 seconds into overtime, nice and quick. You don't want to go too long, too fast, so you take game 1 and move on to game 2. Superman's been looking good, and Pluto's been looking good. Reverb seems to be doing everything for the Knights right now, and I'm not sure, but the Sign-Up and Mike Windu needs to step up and get going, help them out a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I think when you look at it, I mean, their score, even when combined, it doesn't even come close to Elizabeth, who has 106 score. I mean, I really didn't notice them at all in this game, and that should be telling. I mean, I didn't see them on the forecheck. I didn't really see them in most plays. In fact, I just didn't notice them, and that's obviously not what you want to see. I mean, obviously, it might, I don't know if I would feel any different if they were just getting, burned on defense or something like that if I noticed them there. But obviously it wasn't even the case. So I can't really say for certain how I would feel about that. But we are going to get ready here for this next game, number 2. Hopefully, the Knights can figure out the solution to the question that has now been posed in front of them here on Tokyo is the map. And very interested to see how this one's going to, roll out, especially considering that we just saw the Raiders all of a sudden. It appears they found an offense, and it appears right now that Reverb is the only source of that offense here for the Knights.
I never liked this map when I played, but here we go. Oh, he misses them. It's going to be in Crusaders' end. Superman waiting patiently for the ball. This is exactly what you want. Oh, and he 50-50s it, but it's still going to head out back to mid, but doesn't really get a good hit there. It's still in mid. Superman gets it, but no really big control right now. Sends it up over the post. Only got one player on defense for Knights, but I mean, that's all you matter. Another 50-50 up on the ledge. Not much. Gets the hit, but he clears it back in. That's going to drop right in front of the net. Can't quite get there, Superman. And now the Knights are on breakaway. Elizabeth steps up, gets a shot on net off the backboard, and Superman not quite there for the rebound.
Yeah, not really much there for both sides. They had pretty good chances there. There's neither side able to really come up with anything right there. And now here comes another ball deflected across the crease, but no one is there to pick it up. And now Elizabeth gonna try to take control of this one as best that they can. Now Cohen Superman got to back away. Reverb with a nice little spinning pass right there, but it's going to just be cleared back away. And Elizabeth continues to pursue this ball and is going to get that ball. And now Reverb pushes it back towards center and back the other way. Reverb knocked out of the path there by Elizabeth, who had a ton of boost going right there. But it doesn't look like there's anything too major going on here. Elizabeth going to back away, loses possession of the ball. Sign up with a good little chance right there, but nothing is going to be found, and the ball is going to be cleared back away to center.
Almost a shot on goal for Pluto. Gets it over, but nobody really has control. He misses it there just because of the ledge. That's a little bit tricky. And with this bounce advantage, if you get on a certain bounce, it's going to send out front, but there goes Reverb, sending it back into the corner, into Crusaders' end. Gets a bounce off the wall, but nobody's there to take advantage of that.
That's also a pretty deep bounce there as well. I mean, that's really quite interesting because I feel like he barely was expecting a bit of a lighter, smaller angle on that bounce, and instead it just went flying right by. And right there, Elizabeth just got kind of drifted up into the air, and there's not a lot Elizabeth can do. And that's a perfect ball right there. My word, and Signet missing the net. He goes bar down and can't push it in. And it's going to be denied. So 2:20, we remain scoreless now in this game number 2. Reverb going to try to make something happen across the middle of the field, but he turns the ball over. Sign up, though, plays it right. Can he set the ball up again? And he's not going to be able to do so.
Here comes Pluto, gets it deep. Nice kick deep in the Knights' end. That's going to go right above the Knights' goal. And nobody's quite there to take the rebound, to take the shot. Pluto misses. Little shot on net, Mike. Slow, but he still got it out at the end. Not quite sure what Pluto was thinking there. As he gets sent over Reverb, trying to clear it. Gets that awkward bounce. Misses. Both miss it again. There's Sign Up misses. That's a shot on goal, and they're going to take the lead 1-0 with just over 1:30 left in the second game.
Yeah, great shot right there from Cohen Superman right there. And Mike Windu just couldn't react fast enough to that shot. He ends up giving up the goal right there. 1-0 is the score with 1:32 to go. And honestly, Reverb, he's been the main source of offense here for this Knights team. And I believe he scored all but one goal, if I remember correctly, so far through their preseason. So Reverb is obviously someone that they need to be careful with and make sure he is the primary benefactor. And they need to do a better job setting him up right now. It's Cohen Superman in a 2-on-1 with his teammate, and he takes it himself right past the keeper. And there's just not a lot Windu can do here. I mean, Cohen Superman dribbles this expertly, and Windu bites too far to the right side right there. He's just going to keep it himself, and all of a sudden, 2 quick goals here, and I think this one is not looking great here unless Reverb comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, as you can see, it would only be a 2-1 game, but he missed the open net. But here we go, 50-50 mid. Gets a bounce. That's going to bounce out front. He's going to be there. Not quite the right angle that he wanted. Reverb looking to clear it. Waiting for it to slow down. He's going to have an open net, but he gets demoed by Elizabeth. That's going to be a shot on net. And there's Mike Windu with a save. Going to be mid. Misses the ball. Reverb hits it deep into Crusaders' end. Right, that's going to bounce right out front. There he is. Oh, and he misses the ball. On a
Man. That is incredible that chance did not end up in the back of the net. Reverb with a rare miscalculation right there and ends up costing his team, I would say, pretty dearly, as this now leaves 20 seconds here for the Knights side to try to find 2 goals, and I just don't know if they have that in them right now. 15 seconds remain. Cohen Superman doing a good job keeping it away from the other team right now. Sign Up unable to find anything, and Pluto gets a little sidetracked with the spin, but it's going to be Reverb. But here's a good chance, but Cohen Superman gonna deny that one, and it's going to be the end of game number 2. And it's 2-0 here for the Raiders and TKA Knights. They are going to need something better here, because they are just struggling on offense and the defense isn't good enough to hold.
Yeah, Reverb is just playing out of his mind. Just, it sucks that he only has him as a teammate. Like, the other players aren't doing anything. And so missing those 2 shots, you lose confidence. And as you can see, the Crusaders coming from last game, winning the first game, they have a lot more confidence here in game 2. And I would expect the same thing in game 3. But the Knights need something that other than Reverb.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree. That's been my main criticism of the Knights, is that they don't have anybody else other than Reverb, and they aren't, putting Reverb in good spots, and he still managed to come up super clutch in several different instances where I'm like, there's no way, and then he finds a way. So this is going to be on Reverb the rest of the way, obviously, and they need him to produce more than he did in this game, although I'm not going to squarely put the blame for potentially that one on him, because there's not a lot you can do when you are the focal point of your offense, and you're just getting targeted there. I mean, he got pushed out of the way several times. He had one grade A chance he should have buried, miscalculated a little bit, and ended up costing him it. But I wouldn't say that's really going to be the end all be all to that last game. But with the series on the line here, as it's 2-0 here for the Raiders, the kickoff is underway. It's in the side of the Knights zone right now. Now here's Sign Up. He's got a potential 2-on-1 here with Reverb, and Cohen Superman going to get flipped around. Reverb goes over the goalie and Sign Up, and a 2-on-1 with Reverb is going to get the first goal, by someone not named Reverb to start this one off.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need in this game. They're down 2-0 in the series. They need a reverse sweep to win it. But this is a good start. You got to start somewhere, and having a 1-0 lead early in this game, got to have a little bit of confidence.
Especially since Reverb, he was just there, but I didn't really think he was the main reason why that goal just happened. Is Mike Windu misjudges the ball, and just like that, the lead is no more, as Cohen Superman picks up a nice little dink shot right there. Reverb deflected it, and Mike Windu misjudged it. If Reverb doesn't touch that ball, Mike Windu is in the right spot. So unfortunate miscommunication with that one. 13 seconds gone. 2 goals, both one apiece here between the 2 teams. Here's Sign Up now getting ready to play this ball along the side, and he's unable to find anything as of right now. Reverb going to look to potentially play this one off the wall, and he will do so. It's a nice little bounce that's going to get it away, and now here comes Sign Up with a nice flip, and Cohen Superman's going to have to come up clutch, and he does so. 1-on-1 with Sign Up, and he's going to make that challenge a successful one. And now here comes Cohen Superman with Pluto right behind him, and he can't quite find anything. Good save there by Reverb, and now Reverb going to look to play this out of the air. He flips it over to the side, and Sign Up is not quite there. Sign Up tries to push it back off the wall, and he doesn't get enough on it. So Reverb is going to back it into his own area and try to play this one out of the corner, but Elizabeth demolishes Reverb, and this is a big opportunity here for the Raiders to potentially look for a goal.
Yeah, Elizabeth has been really effective with those demos, and she's got 2 this game already, and 1 last game that was key for a goal last game. So I expect her to do more than that, but here we go. Mid, Reverb keeps it in, but no other pressure other than him. Sign Up, but just hugging him. He's got to get into more positions with Pluto. Misses that. Pluto gets hit to mid. Another demo by Beth. That Elizabeth. That is just insane. See if she can
Yeah.
get hit off the wall here. Get a rebound off her. Nobody's there. Superman in goal, as you can see, and they are deep. Reverb is deep in there, and
Yeah, it definitely is. And honestly, right now, I mean, this has been a really tight-knit affair right now. You just want to see someone potentially break the deadlock here if you're a TKA Knights fan, and that's obviously something that you want to be watching. Is who else is going to step up? Is Sign Up going to pick up that second goal? Is Reverb going to get on the board here? Is Mike Windu going to make a rare appearance there? What a save there from Windu as he stays calm and challenges that ball right before it even got close to the net, and he clears it away. Now Reverb going to try to start the forecheck here as Pluto and Elizabeth sitting in the goal right now. Sign Up nearly pushed his own teammate out of the way, but it's going to be a great chance here for Reverb, but they do a good job deflecting it away. He never stood a chance at it. And now here comes Elizabeth on the far side. Sign Up can't get turned around quick enough here, and Reverb is going to get there quick. And he's going to try to flip this one, but Superman is tall enough there to make sure it doesn't get flipped over him. And Superman going to try to set up his team, but Reverb going to clear it out of the way off the corner. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in game number 3. And Reverb going to try to flip this one over Superman, but he can't do it. Superman just refuses to have the ball go over his head. And the ball's back in the middle. Sign Up going to try to get a little bit of a spinning shot here, but he just sends it too far back to the right, and it's centered perfectly here, but no one's there to take advantage, and Reverb now caught out of position. And here comes a counterattack chance for the Raiders as they look for something, but Elizabeth just knocked out of the way.
yeah, you can see they had a nice pinch to clear that ball, and here's Sign Up with an open net, but he missed the ball. Another good pinch against the ground. So that's going to send it out front. Kind of a bad spot, but they clear it deep into Knight's end. And Pluto gets it around. Oh, but he jumped and got his card, but that's going to be an open net. Elizabeth almost put it away. Elizabeth almost put it away, but not quite to end the deadlock. So we're still in a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, really nice stuff there. The post play, some great defense. There's an open net right there, and Reverb on the board, taking the 2-1 lead here for the Knights with 1:07 to go. Now that's just a backbreaker. The ball just bouncing, and everybody was out of position there. Rare mistake from the Raiders in this series, as we haven't really seen something like that from them. 2-1 for the Knights with 1:07 to play.
Yeah, here you go. Kickoff deep in the Crusaders' end. Pluto's going to try to kick that, but misses it. Superman clears it out to mid, but doesn't really follow it. So that's going to be a shot on goal, and nobody's back. That's going to be a goal, and now it's a 3-1. 3-1 game, 54 seconds left in game number 3. This is exactly what I was expecting from the Knights. Gain more confidence, push back, take game 3. Now they're only 2 away.
Yeah, they're really nice game from them here. Obviously, this game is not over yet because we have seen bunches of goals scored ever so many times in a Rocket League match. And here's an early chance here for Pluto to try to maybe look to tie or to get this lead cut back in half, but he's unable to find it here. But obviously, this is exactly what you wanted to see if you're a Knights fan. Reaver picking up a pair of goals, but Sign Up is really what got the whole party started. He's played pretty well this game, a much better game than any of the previous 2 we've seen from him so far in this series. But that's a ball off the top of the crossbar, and no one's there to put it in. And Reverb now going to take it. He's got 1 man to beat, and it is Elizabeth, and he does so. The hat trick secured here for Reverb in the final 1:07 of the game. And he's really come alive here in the past 1:07 with 22 seconds left. I think game 4 is happening.
Yeah, and I don't really like how Crusaders are going back to what they did in the game earlier today. They having one person in net, and just you don't have as much offensive pressure. And down 3-1, that's what you want. So here we go. Sign Up. Oh, Reverb going for the aerial, but doesn't quite get the right ball. But 5 seconds left. Just time till game number 3 is over. Nice hit, and that's gonna end game 3.
Really nice stuff there from TKA Knights as they managed to come back here in this, start to come back potentially, as they are going to need a reverse sweep like we have mentioned a fair bit of times here. But really nice stuff here from the Knights as they played much better in this game. The teamwork and coordination was much more evident here in this game, and I think that Reverb was fantastic, but Sign Up is what made this engine go here. He played so much better in this series. He got that early goal, and he was just a nuisance the entire game. And that's what they're going to need if they want to make this work. Because Mike Windu obviously is the keeper primarily in pretty much all the situations, and he reads it usually pretty correctly. And that's kind of what you're going to want from your keeper. But he's obviously going to sit there mostly, and he's going to use his size to make sure he can make that save. So obviously you're going to be looking at sign up to help out Reverb a little bit, and that's exactly what we saw here in this game.
Yeah, he stepped up his game from game 1 and 2 and scored a goal, which, I mean, that's good. Takes a little bit off Reverb, and now they're down by 1 going into game 4. I'm not sure what really we can expect if Crusaders is going to figure out something to push back and get that series taken lead, but or the series lead, but we'll find out coming up.
Yeah, game number 4 getting ready to get underway here between these two teams. Will game 5 be had in the reverse sweep? Still a distinct possibility here for the TKA Knights. They have some experience with that themselves. They did this last week, in fact, but just fell just short in game number 5. Now here comes Reverb off the wall, winning that opening faceoff to start with, which is exactly what you want to see. Reverb flips it in towards the net, but a great save there by Cohen Superman to get this one started. But Reverb's still there. There's no one in the net as both of the members there from the Raiders left the net, and Reverb flips it high, but it just goes off the top of the crossbar, and Signup going to lose possession there to Elizabeth, and now Signup is going to get it back as Elizabeth misjudges the ball, and a nice little flip to get around one, but Elizabeth comes back down, puts the ball back right for her team, but no one is there. Now Reverb coming off the wall here, going up against Cohen Superman, and he is not able to get around him once again.
That is a key blown up. She's looking for it. She got 2 demos and easy put away as they take a 1-0 goal. That is exactly what they need. I know it's a little cheap of a goal, but I mean, garbage goals are still goals, and they get you the lead early in this game. 45 seconds in. Here we go. Mike Windu and Elizabeth. Oh, they're going to fake it. Mike's not going for the... So 50-50, it's still mid. Reverb gets a hit. Pluto in net, but there is Reverb getting it right back. 7 seconds.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Reverb alone with your keeper right there. His name's not Cohen Superman, and Reverb flips it right over. Really nice stuff from him. 1-1 game now, and just like that, I mean, that lead is established and immediately eliminated here. So both these teams fairly evenly matched here. I'm interested to see, who's going to step up, who's going to make that big play other than the, established people we've already been looking at for those goals. And there's a nice little chance, but no one is there. And now Reverb is going to make sure that one gets all the way around the wall and out. Pluto going to try to cut that one off at the wall, but he's unable to do so as it's back in the middle. And then Signup takes out his own teammate in the process, but there's no one in the net here, but no one's able to take advantage of that either. So big sigh of relief there for the Knights as they had an open net and no one was there to take advantage. Now Reverb flips it over everybody here, and it's going to be Pluto back in that net, going to try to play something here. Excuse me, that's Elizabeth, and Elizabeth barely makes the save as it was on the goal line and nobody was there to punch it in, and it's eventually cleared away there by the Raiders.
Yeah, that was a close save, open net, but nobody was there to put it in, but here we go. Knights, and Reverb gets another hit. Wow, just like that, takes a 2-1 lead. Reverb with 2 goals. Again, 2 goals on 2 shots, I believe. I think he only has 2 shots, but that's just a great angle. And
Man,
exactly
that's pretty. I mean, he's so good at reading which way. Like right there, he fakes left and goes right across the grade, and it's so hard to find a way to to answer that goal right there. And now Reverb trying to play this, be ready for this one that's coming off his own net right there from Pluto, but Pluto loses possession of the ball, chip forward, and Windu is unable to get to that ball right there, so he's just going to need to hustle back. Reverb plays it high and off of the center wall right there, and now Mike Windu going to look to try to find something, but he can't find anything right now. Reverb going to center it there, but Signup is not quite there yet, but he's going to just barely miss that ball. Reverb going to go after it here, try to play it back off the wall. Signup is there this time, and no one's actually going to be able to get this one. Reverb going to give up on that one, and he's going to go back, and he's going to dribble this one out and play it back off the back wall.
Yeah, that was a close, but the way they're playing is a lot of confidence. They got 3 offensive guys.
Oh, man.
And Signup up the wall, didn't quite get in front of or behind the ball as Reverb almost with the hit, but he gets hit back into the corner. Signup, I would expect him to jump, try to boost up and block that, but a shot by Pluto, and they're tied again.
Yeah,
2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
Yeah, you just felt that this one was coming, though, for so long. It felt like they finally got their mojo back together here, and they just sneak one right by. A nice screen right there in front to block what was going on behind the ball. Ends up going right near side right there, and he's going to get that goal to tie this game up with 2:09 left here in this game. And that's exactly what you wanted to see here after a brief spell there of offensive ineptitude, I guess we'll refer to that one as. But they looked really good there on that sequence. And now here comes another shot here from Reaver, but it's going to be deflected back the other way. Elizabeth now going to play this one off the wall up to Pluto. Pluto's going to flip this over everybody but Reverb, and Reverb is going to flip this back out to center, and everything's going to be all good. And now Sign Up has the chance here. Colin Superman, Reverb going head to head, but it's going to be Colin Superman winning that one once again. And now Sign Up going to try to turn around, try to find something here. Colin Superman going to leave the net again and find the ball once again. Reverb gets demolished there by Pluto, but Sign Up trying to play the ball, misses it. Colin Superman pushes it forward. Reverb respawn, but Windu is going to actually play this ball as he's going to go all the way out to center, which is the furthest I think we've seen him in a very, very long time. I don't think he's been this far out. Now they're going to trade back with Reverb as Sign Up is now kind of solo forechecking right now until Reverb has finally joined him, plays it off the back wall, looks to center it for his teammate there, but no, he's too far forward. He can't get that ball, and now here comes Pluto back the other way, but Windu pushes it forward.
Yeah, Windu's been pretty offensive this game, so I think that's in. There's Elizabeth with the demo. Superman not quite with the shot he wanted, but still deep in their end, going to keep the pressure. Pluto misses that aerial as it gets right around the corner. That's going to be a clear over Reverb, and not quite. He's going to dribble it just around mid. Wow, peeks it, but there's Superman. Just breaks him up a little bit, get him a little distracted with 30 seconds to go here in game number 4.
Man, he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, I thought he made a mistake there. He ends up juking out the defender right there, but Koi Superman leaves the net to deflect this back out. Reverb gonna push this back in though, so again, Raiders starting to really struggle with getting this ball and keeping it out right now. Pluto gonna control it in the corner, but Sign Up jars it free, and right now Superman gonna have to come up big. Windu backs it up, but Reverb is gone. There's no one in the net right now. 3 seconds to Pluto. This is your chance to come up big, and Reverb respawns and gets there in time. 1 second remaining. Overtime in the cards here for game 4.
Yeah, this is going to overtime for the second time in this series. The Crusaders win the 50-50. Superman misses that. Reverb, huge push. Elizabeth sends it up in the corner. That's going to be out front. Reverb with the deflection and scores. Wow.
Reverb! Wow, a hat trick here in this game. Back-to-back hat tricks here for Reverb, and I told you, I mean, he gives you the wow play, not the pretty play, and Reverb gives you the 2-2 tie here as we are going to go to game 5 here. Reverb was fantastic in this game again as he basically did it all. Sign Up had a few bright moments as well, and even Windu just made a few cameos here in this one, and I'm starting to question whether Raiders have enough offense to win this series. I mean, their defense is starting to really collapse as Reverb is really starting to come online here in this series. And you're looking at it here, and the offense disappeared for large spells here in this game. And so as a result, that's kind of why I'm getting concerned for the Raiders. They looked good to start the first 2 games, and then the offense is slowly tapered off. We talked about that's actually what the Knights have been known to do. Instead, though, they've just gotten better as this series has gone along, and so their growth has been very interesting to watch, and it's all going to come to a head here in Game 5.
Yeah, it looks like the Knights were just in cruise mode in games 1 and 2, and then they decided to hit the throttle, and they're now tied at the series going into Game 5. But can we just take a moment for Superman? How many times that he saved the ball on 50-50s and won it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I saw him lose a challenge. I think he won every single challenge.
He's definitely looking good out there, and hopefully the teams can come up and get this win right here. It's do or die.
Yeah, it really is. Like, this is such a big opportunity here for the Knights. It felt like they just didn't have enough answers. They looked kind of listless to start the first 2, and all of a sudden they've answered two questions back to back, and now all of a sudden we're in game 5 where it feels like all the cards are starting to really get thrown out of the window, and If you got those bingo cards, they should definitely be almost full right now, as Sign Up is going to win that big challenge right in front of his own net. The ball is going to bounce high and wide and all the way down out to center, and Reverb puts a long shot in there, and somehow Pluto got a piece of that, and it's going to be set back out to center.
Yeah, that was a nice save by Pluto, and he gets the offensive kick. That's going to be centered out. He cannot get his own rebound, but...
Yeah, Elizabeth overplayed that. A nice deke, and Reverb beats Superman on that one, demolishing him too. Reverb, man, we talked about Superman being good. Well, Reverb has been insane these past couple of days, or the past couple of games, and he's going to pick up his 7th goal in 3 games here to start this one off.
He is definitely one of the better players on their team. Been a starter, but here we go. Reverb off the wall, gonna look for a shot. Stuck on Superman. Is he gonna get this shot? Deeks out, and there's a goal by Sign Up. Off, or was that Reverb that scored?
I believe actually that was Reverb who put it back. Yeah, he put it back in across the grain. So Reverb again, fantastic stuff, as he is actually now up to 10 goals in the past 5 games, if my math has been correct so far. So he has been absolutely sensational, averaging at least 2 goals per game in each of the games he's played in so far. Now Reverb coming through here. Pluto with a nice shot, going wide though. Didn't quite get enough of that one like he really wanted to. Now he's going to have to get turned around here. Elizabeth dumps it back in for him, and now Reverb going to try to spin it off the wall. And now Elizabeth going to try to push it forward here, but actually gets deked around, and now it's Pluto going to back it up and have his teammate clear it for him. And now Reverb stops it for a moment before Elizabeth gets that demolish off, which has been incredibly critical, like you said. Now there's an open net right now, and could Superman put it in there? Reverb is up too quick though, and he's going to save that ball.
Yeah, they had an open net, but didn't boost. If he would have boosted, he probably would have scored that. But here we go, middle. Pluto with a clear, but Sign Up with won the 50-50 and sent it back in their end. Superman, not quite right there. Superman misses it, bounces over him and scores. Sign Up takes a early 3-0 lead in Game 5. Looking for the never. I'm not gonna say, you know what, I've seen stuff turn around, but they're looking good.
They definitely are, and Sign Up scoring only the 2nd goal that was not scored by Reverb in this series. So, you know, he's definitely choosing to show up at the important moments. That's definitely for sure here. Oh no, Mike Windu nearly puts it in. Sign Up, though, has his teammates back and puts it away from his net, and they're now going to try to get this one far, far away, get it very far away as best they can, as the scoreline 3-0 here with under 3 minutes to go here in game number 5 for all the marbles. Sign Up nearly grabs a 2nd right there, and it was a great save there by Colin Superman, and now Colin Superman going to try to deflect this one forward, but Sign Up, man, it feels like he's a man on a mission right now, as he's just everywhere, all over the place, making things happen left, right, and center, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he's there at the important times, and he showed up in Game 5, which, I mean, Game 5 is the most important game. So, Reverb gonna bounce it into his corner, try to get control of it. Not quite gonna happen. That's gonna be sent out front, and nobody's there. Oh, wow. And Sign Up gets the save on the 50-50, sends it over into the corner, and Reverb clears it to mid. Here comes Superman. Tapped into the mid, 50-50 against Reverb, but didn't quite get there. Oh, I missed the pinch, Reverb. Sign Up gets it on, shot on goal, but Pluto saves it. Reverb back.
Reverb actually might have gotten not quite, but Reverb and Sign Up pinching in, but they don't actually get it now. And Mike Windu is out of position here, but there's no one to maybe punch that one in, and a miss right there. Man, that's crucial. A miss in front of the net, and that's could prove to be the difference here as Sign Up pushes forward with 1:21 remaining. He's trying to look to set up Reverb, and Reverb's actually set up behind him because he saw the deflection incoming now, and Reverb has a chance. Maybe can he get it around? Sign Up gonna try to push it in, and Sign Up picks up his 2nd of the game. And with 1.5 minutes remaining here, 4-0 the score line, and I think the reverse sweep is almost complete.
Yeah, we're 1:30 off of this reverse sweep, and Sign Up has showed up in the most important part of this series. That is the Sign Up. Gets the demo on Pluto, sends that out front, but nobody's there for Crusaders. as he gets another shot on net. Not quite. The rebound not quite there, and Reverb on a breakaway. This is going to put it to 5-0.
Hat trick now for Reaper, and Reverb, excuse me. And wow, man, like this has been phenomenal to watch the evolution of this team out of nowhere. I mean, they just look so much more coordinated as the series has gone on, which has been quite impressive from from this group of guys. And so, really impressed with how they've played so far. 5-0 now with 1:10 remaining, and that man on your screen, Reverb, I mean, has just been absolutely sensational right now. In this series, and he is obviously the main catalyst for why they are where they are. But don't even think about ignoring what Signup has done in this series, as well as he's been showing up at all the critical junctures, it feels like, in this one. But Mike Windu a little bit too far forward now, but Reverb and Signup going to cover his back right there, as Signup did get demolished there, but he did get the clearance into the wall, which is exactly what they needed. And now Signup going to get demolished again right there, as Superman really trying to keep this one in, and now Reverb going to try pushing it forward. And Mike Windu is sitting in the middle there. Reverb going to try to center it for his teammate. Reverb actually going to do it all himself. Picks up his 4th goal of the game. 6-0 is your score with 30 seconds remaining. Man, this is just starting to look easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to look easy, and I'm going to say with that goal, it's the end, and they've completed the reverse sweep. They've just looked coordinated as all. It's just communications there. Players have stepped up, did what they needed to do, and yeah, that's it. Oh, that's going to be a shot on net, though. Nobody's there, and Signup with the save. Pluto almost had a goal, but 5 seconds left, coming up to 5 seconds left. 6-0 with the redeflection down. They didn't score. Reverb with another goal. Holy moly.
What a play here from Reverb. Again, great aerial touch. 2 seconds remaining, and it's 7-0 here. What a definitive way to end off this series. 7-0 here against the Raiders, and Reverb has been fantastic. So has Signup, and Mike Windu has even had some nice moments, and that's going to be the reverse sweep completed here by the Knights, as that's going to be a 3-2 victory.
That is just amazing. They just played great. They not much what else to say. There's coordinated, come back, coordinated, communications key, which they had all that together, and they came back with the reverse sweep. They put the pedal on the metal and didn't ever look back.
Yeah, they definitely didn't, especially after that game through. I think that was when they figured out, oh wait, we can definitely beat these guys. So that was definitely for certain here. So if you did miss the earlier stream, TKA Stellar took on these same Crusaders, and they won 3-0 in a dominating sweep. Then here in match number 2, TKA Knights, the sister team, took on the same Crusaders. Thank you to them, by the way, for filling in for the second team that was unable to play today due to technical issues. So really appreciate the Crusaders for their time today, especially since they didn't have to play the second series, but they chose to. So really thank you to them. But the Knights did end up reverse sweeping them to win 3-2. So for Kermit, I was Siphon. Thank you once again to Delta Bacon for producing for us tonight. Thank you to TKA and Play Versus and Excellency for setting everything up here. And we are going to be saying good night here, and we will see you next time.